My God, that child is screaming. Hold on. Oh my God, it went up. Okay. Color your line art, kids. Spend the extra little while it takes to color line art. You don't even have to color your line art neatly. No one looks closely at the details in your line art. Yes, we're back. And I sat there and made sure that my Wi-Fi was functioning. Color your line art, kids. If you don't know how to color your line art, I can give you the most simple trick ever. Either A, use a clipping layer, which if you don't know how to do that, you go here, you add a layer, and you press clipping. Or B, turn on alpha lock. And then just color your line art. You don't even have to do what I'm doing here and making it like detailed colored line art. You just color it something that's not black. Black line art is not good. I mean, it's good in some styles, but most styles it's not. So don't make your line art black. Just don't. Like, do yourself a favor. Don't make black line art. Unless it's like a black area. If it's a black area, then like, make it black or like so a clipping layer, really all it does is put a mask over what you currently have. So if you look here, you see how I have all these clipping layers? Watch this. This is the bottom layer down here. This is what everything is clipped onto. If I hide this, then everything goes away. It works almost as well as Alpha Lock does, but it allows you to layer stuff onto an already mask. It's like a mask to everything you do. So like, how do I put it into words? Clipping just works. It works well. And if I take something off of clipping, like this, then you can see that it's colored everywhere outside the lines. What it does is it puts it into like some sort of mask. It masks over what you want it to be masked over. It's really hard to put into actual words. It just works. It works better than Alpha Lock at most times. Like Alpha Lock works well for this, but clipping works really well for layering things over a certain thing so you don't color out of the lines or have to add a new layer and like try to color in the lines. Yeah, it's like it's a mask. It's like a mask. It's just it's a mask. It masks things. It's so hard to explain what it does. It's a layer, you can't change anything on it. Like, okay, like how do I explain it? How better to explain it? Let's say I have this it, that's like the best I can explain. It's like it works really well and it basically just allows you to color on over a mask of some sort. Yeah, no, yeah, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not use selection to color things. Do not. It's not it no, it doesn't work well. It leaves so many blind spots. It doesn't work well. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not abuse your magic wand tools. They don't work well. I never went through a phase of using a magic wand tool, but I did used to use pour paint. And both pour paint and magic wand function literally the same. It just don't do it. It's not you shouldn't. You should color in your entire drawing a single color, then create a clipping mask or clipping layer over what you just colored. Oh my God. I am getting sick of this. Oh my god. I am getting sick of this. My god. I'm getting so sick of this. And no, it probably won't ever stop. Yes? Alright, we're back. We're back. Just turn my microphone off because I was being called. Okay, so we're back. We're back. Alright, I'm doing my best to explain a clipping layer and it's not working out. So, how to put this into words where it's understandable? Yes, hello, welcome back for the gazillionth time. Clipping layers make life easier. Sim- to use a clipping layer, what I would do, how to use a clipping layer, the best thing you can do is color in your entire drawing a single color. So, like, get your line art done, color in all of your line art, the inside of your line art, so there's no holes, add a layer, and turn on clipping. And what you can do from then on out is just continue to color it without any problems because you won't be coloring outside of the lines whatsoever. You just have to keep clipping on. And if you start lagging because you have too many layers, you can actually merge a clipping layer down into your main layer base, and it actually won't affect your drawing whatsoever. Clipping is amazing. I've been using it for a while now. It works. It works well, in my opinion. It also can help a lot with lighting. I also advise using folders and all that jazz. Like there's there's so much you can do, and clipping is one of the very things that works super well for some reason. No matter, like, it just works. I would say don't let me try to explain it to you. Go and try it out yourself. Oh, so I don't use Medibang. I use Ibis. Ibis, in my opinion, I did try to use Medibang. Ibis is better, in my opinion. It's more navigatable and has pretty much the same features as Medibang. And you can now download brushes as well. So, like, there's nothing different from Ibis and Medibang. My best friend used to use used to use Medibang, and she straight up stopped using it after she was able to use Ibis. So Please help me. The chaos is moving upstairs, and my mom came walking in, so I straight up turned it off. She seemed offended, but I don't need my name to be spread across the internet because I don't want my actual name on my channel. Although we do have the puppy in my room right now. She's being a puppy. Was that sarcasm or are you being legit? Coloring line art is like, in my opinion, like it can be such a game changer. It's such a game changer. Coloring your line art, it's a game changer. It makes everything look so nice. Like I never once I started coloring my line art, I never stopped. It is the best. Haha. You can't be both sarcastic and legit at the same time because sarcasm is literally saying you agree with something without actually agreeing with it. It's supposed to be used for like saying something funny. So I don't know. I don't think you can be sarcastic and legit at the same time. I mean, I don't think you can. You can be sarcastic, then you can be legit, but you can't do it at the same time. I'm almost done coloring my line art. Then I think I have time to like do some shading or something for all the people who want lighting and shading tips. Okay, line art's colored. For the most part, line art is colored. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care whether someone's smart or dumb or not. Smart or dumb, I don't really care. I don't judge people for whether they're smart or dumb or not because I'm dumb. I have words to speak, but they're not words you need. Not necessarily words you need in your life. It's just they're words. I don't. I'm not smart. Not smart enough, anyways. Like I'm not smart enough to have an opinion on this, but here we are. Me talking about my opinions. Like my opinion is you should start coloring your line art. It helps. Whether you do that or not, I'm not going to enforce it upon you, but you should. Definitely, you should. It's amazing. It's a miracle. It's like heaven, but not heaven. It's yes, it's yes. Coloring your line art is yes. Hello again. Like again, like I don't know how many times I've said hello to you at this point. This is how many times the stream has decided to crash. Uh, I mean, okay, but I might just have to like omelet works. You're just having problems. Like omelet works fine for me. Works very well for me, other than the constant crashing while I'm trying to stream. Alright, so we have made the design. Uh, yeah, it's not the godliest design in the world, but it's a nice design. Oh no, I've got poor network connection again. I mean, the only thing I can advise is Omelet Arcade, the thing I'm using. It's something that allows you to stream on YouTube, without having, 1,000 subscribers on mobile. Alright, now we're gonna put all these layers in a folder so I can close the folder and not have so many layers on my tab making everything confusing. So we'll take that and we'll close it, and boom, look at that. We're going to put this down here. We're going to go a layer over that, and we're going to make a mask. Because, yeah. There we go. So, now that we are at this point in time, I think it would be appropriate to go over the things we went over in the very first stream of this all. What makes a good character design? And how are these things applied to a character's design? So, originality. And remember, originality is subjective to what you believe is original. In my opinion, originality is something that you made entirely on your own without the input of other people. Or, inspiration, something that you just made up. It has to be completely by you. There's no other input, nothing. That is what I would consider original. The physical design, something that contributes to making a character physically unique. The example being aquatic characters having fins. Or, I don't know, air characters like, birds, or like something that has some sort of air aspect to it, having wings or feathers or things like that. And the usage of colors and how you execute the colors to make them look good. Your usage of colors can be, you know, making a palette before you do it or just winging it. Color and execution. The usage and execution of where colors are placed and how they are used. And that, in my opinion, is what makes a good character design. Maybe not necessarily a good character. Like, this character could look super pretty, but then have the most terrible, terrible personality, or like something that's just, not good. But in my opinion, this is what makes a good design. Or, a semi-good design. And there's a fourth one. The fourth thing is the most important thing. Make sure you're happy with your design. Don't let other people tell you if your design is good or not. As long as you're happy with your design, then, and it's a good design in your eyes, that is all that really matters in this entire scenario. This entire lesson leads up to, if you're happy with your design, then guess what? It's a good design to you. I can't guarantee you other people will always like your design, but I can guarantee you, as long as you're happy with your design, then in your eyes, it's a good design. That is what you need to know when making a character design. As long as it appeals to you, you like it, you think, hey, oh, I really like this, I'm proud of this, then hey, it's a good design. That's the most important thing. That is the most important thing. There we go. No, I have nothing for you to draw. This was a kind of fun lesson to do. I enjoyed talking about this with everyone here. So, if anyone here is still here and would care to listen on, I wouldn't mind doing some lighting real quickly. Although I am going to take a screenshot of this because, yeah, this is something I need for later on. Yeah, it's definitely it's something I need for later on. We're not going to discuss what I need it for later on. We're just saying, yeah, that's I need it for later on, definitely. Welcome back. You missed like the entire heartfelt speech of me telling you that the most important thing about character design is that you have to be happy with the character's design. That's what makes a good design. It's like a whole heartfelt speech. All right. You know what? We're going to do some lighting and shading real quick. So, important thing when you're doing lighting and shading, make sure you know where your light source is. We're gonna like sketch out a real quick light source because it's important. Welcome back. That's right. Welcome back. That's our light source. So anything that's not the light source is gonna be dark. So all right. So when shading, I would highly advise that if you're going to shade something, make sure you use not black. Don't shade with black, and don't make lighting with white. So don't shade with black and don't make lighting with white. When you're shading, make sure you go to your layers here. It's right here next to alpha lock. Go to your layers, change it from normal to anything in the darken section. I like multiply. And I mean, you can try the other ones, like go through and try them all, but my favorite for shading is multiply. So depending on the atmosphere you're going for, you should choose a certain color when shading. Don't just shade a darker variation of the body color. So we're going to say this is under the sea. We're going to go like an under the sea vibe. So we're just going to use a saturated dark blue. Now you see this? Look at that. Now here's how I like to shade. I like to first go around like this and make this little overlay like that. Oh yeah, and I'm using clipping layers for this, so that's important. Use clipping layers. They're really important and they're really useful because this makes shading so easy. All right, so I like to. This is my light source. This red circle. So this is gonna be my light source. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this dark multiply layer. We're gonna overlay it over everything, and we're gonna lower this down to 65%. It just depending on how you want it to look, you're going to lower it or make it brighter, depending on what you want. Now we're going to do some slightly more detailed shading. So what we're going to do is we're going to consider this is my light source, and we're going to consider where shading would go based off our light source. So based off our light source, we're going to have shading here. We're going to erase this part here. Oh yeah, also, when you're shading, use both hard and soft shading. So my soft shading is this big old faded layer I just did. This is going to be my hard shading layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around here. My light source is coming from up front, so anything that is in front of the character is going to be shaded. So we're going to color the behind here. We're going to this is the detailed shading. I'm not going to do like full out fur shading right now, but I'll show you how you should be shading and what you should consider when shading. So this is all going to be shaded back here. And we're going to engulf the back of here in that. Shading is fun. it's a journey. It's a journey, that's for sure. I like to shade. Shading is fun. It's easy to do in my opinion. Once you learn how shading works, you should be shading any area that isn't being hit by your light source. So all these areas would include, not right here. Right here is going to be hit by your light source mildly. And you should also be considering reflection light as well, because light is very reflective, so you should be considering that you should have some reflection light on the back of everything as well. But that, we're not worrying about that right now. We're worrying about getting the intricate shading done. Like that. And every, oh, alright. Have fun doing dishes. I know you won't have fun doing dishes. I hate doing dishes as well. I hate doing dishes. Dishes are the worst. Alright, so all this will be shaded. Alright, so basically all of this is going to be completely shaded here. This has to like all be shaded for various reasons. Alright. Now we got this. We're just gonna go up here, color in, up here, up here. And all of this space in here that's been kind of like outlined for us, we're going to color that all in. Right there. Now we're going to go. Go ahead. Sure. I'd love to see. And our light source is coming from the front, but we're still going to shade under the neck. But be aware that your shading is going to be smaller up here and is going to get thicker as it goes back because it is under the neck and your light source is coming from the front / behind. So everything back here is shaded. And now for the face. Same thing with the fur tuft here. You shade under the fur and it gets thicker the farther it goes back. And all of the stuff back here, we'll just do this. This ear behind here will be like that. This ear will be completely shaded in. And then we'll do face shape. And now this step is entirely up to you when shading, but after you've gotten in this area colored, you can go back, take your eraser tool, and touch it up and like erase small details for fur. You see, fur shading, especially if you draw in a style like mine, isn't necessarily necessary, because first off, it'd be very time consuming to shade the fur because you're not doing realism. But it also isn't necessary because your shading is going to be more based off your limbs and your physical detailing. But if you really want to, I'm going to just go back and do what I'm talking about just in case in a second here after I'm... You see what I'm doing here? Just shade in the same direction you have your fur going if you're going to shade your fur. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. Like, just kind of watch me. Drawing fur, I mean, I can go over how to draw fur at a later time. Fur is literally a bunch of curved triangles that go in different directions based off the way they're flowing down. There we go. It would probably help if I didn't shade with this particular brush, but no. I don't know what that is. Is it a variation of music or is it an actual artist? I just listen to like anything, so like I don't know what that is. If you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just drawing fur basically and kind of drawing it in circle and filling it in. This is how you would shade simple fur. Just adding in areas like this and coloring them in like that. I might listen to it if it's just a genre of music. I'm like a shark drinking all the sea. That tastes like magic with a swallow in the forest. Alright, we're basically done with shading now. All we gotta do is make this layer like um slightly less opaque because we don't need it to be at a full 100% because it's too dark. I'm just not sure if it's a a artist or if it's like a genre of music because if it's a genre of music, I probably do. I listen to basically all genres except country music. All right, we're putting this one at 45. So you see that? Look at that. Look at that. That is very simple lighting. Now we can go a step further. We can still go a step further from this. Now we're going to add the actual light. So when you're doing light, like actual light, you want to use a add layer, like add layer or screen, add or screen. It what it does is it takes your light or your color that you're using and makes it look really good. So here's how we're going to do add. Then I probably do. I can't name a song that's in that style of music, but I probably do. See that? Look at that. Look at that. Now we're going to make this slightly. We're going to put it at 65 like we put our shading. This is how you start light sources. Now, what we're going to do is pretty much the same process as doing the shading. We're going to go and do hard light. And all that is you're going to go around the outside of this drawing. And we're going to do this. Probably, probably. I listen to just a lot of music in general. I mean, I know for sure I listen to pop, so I've probably heard the hyper version. I just don't know music genres. So, you know. We're gonna do like the same thing we did for shading, except we're gonna go on shaded areas and we're just gonna add little dots like that. Go on the outside here. And look at this. We're getting in some blue light. This is a blue themed drawing, so I don't know if it did either. What kind of message was it? Was it like a question? Does anyone see what I'm doing here or how the lighting works? Lighting is super easy. Is the stream not showing up? I don't know if, oh, it's the question that's not showing up. Yeah, we had this problem earlier. No, I have not. We're gonna see the overall picture in a minute here. I'm almost done. Really, guys, shading is really all about a light source. As long as you have a light source and you aren't using black and white to shade, you should be good with shading. Just find your light source and determine where the light would shine and where it would hit based off where your light source is. So just determine a light source and determine where the light would hit based off where your light source is located. Hey, drop it. I'm sorry. I'm yelling at the puppy. Hey, no, stop doing that. Stop. I love you. Stop. Don't go and chew my underwear up. No, Copper. Dogs. They get their mouths on anything smelly. Alright, hold on. One more. One more small area. Alright, so this is our little overall. While yes, this might look a little better with a background, that is lighting and shading. That is how lighting and shading can affect your drawing. And it's really easy to do, despite what it looks like. It's really easy. It can have such a big impact on what your art looks like. Just very simple lighting and shading. Like this is super simple. Like this is very simple lighting and shading. Compared to some of the stuff I normally do, this is very simple. And this still looks good. I mean, in my opinion, it does at least. So there's lighting and shading. It's fun, in my opinion. And you don't blur this lighting and shading. You blur the very initial layer. See, I've got two lighting and shading layers. If you can look here, I've got 2 layers for each. I might have 3 for lighting because I have one area I want there to be a little more lighting on. Oh, thank you. There's like one thing you can do for lighting after this, other than what I'm doing now. This is for my own sake because, yeah. So you can grab one more lighting layer, and what you can do is just take a bright color, brighter than your initial lighting, go through to your, like, this is to indicate muscle. Like, this is to kind of, like, show that the character has muscle. It kind of gives them a little bit more muscle structure by just adding these little dots. And what you're going to do with these dots is go to your filter, go to lens blur, blur them at about 44 pixels. I mean, depends on the color. Take that and just lower the opacity to like 35%. And it gives them like this little muscle structure kind of look. It gives it a little bit more detail to structure. And look at that. Look at that, boys. That is that is that is as good as a tutorial can get. I explained everything I did. I tried to. I tried to explain everything I did. And like you've got a first up impression of how I do it. Like this is as best as it's gonna get, boys. Copper, what are you doing? Copper. 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 Like, stop wandering around your room. You're making me nervous. You're not potty trained yet. I don't want you peeing on my stuff. We got a new dog, and she's not potty trained, and she's like running around my room sniffing stuff, and I'm like afraid she's going to pee everywhere. Oh, look at that. I'm happy with this too. I think this turned out really nice. Look at that. Now she's gone. Yeah, you have been here for a while. I can't believe you stayed here the whole time. I didn't think anyone would actually be here. I was prepared to start the stream, get no one in here, and then just end it and not even do it. But then you actually showed up, and then I actually did it because, like, someone was here, and I was like, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Really, I was surprised people even joined this stream. Gotta be honest, I'm screenshotting this. I like how this looks. I didn't even give them wings this time. Alright, look at that. And look at this. That's the entire drawing. Alright, I mean, okay, like that's literally everything I have to say. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Like, I can be here more and do another drawing, but like, I don't think anyone wants to stay here any longer, and I don't want to keep people here because I'm gonna draw more. So like, I want this to be entirely down to you guys. Do you want me to do another drawing and like, continue to stream? Maybe add a background to this, so and make it like a scene. Or do you want me to stop so you can leave and stuff like that? Like, tell me straight up, because I can add a background to this. That wouldn't be very hard. Whoa, whoa, karma's gonna come good, Jordan. Oh, oh. Ooh, you want me to do another drawing? Okay, so another drawing, another drawing or background, another drawing or background. Like, be straight up, guys. You want another drawing, or do you want me to draw a background? Okay, cool. So I've got some people who would stay. So you want another drawing, or do you want me to draw a background? So, like, la 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 la. Oh, karma's gonna come collect your debts. Oh, schnazzy. Another drawing or background, y'all. Where am I live? Oh my god, I've got so many
Is
lives. All going to be shaded back here. And we're going. Okay, we'll do background. We'll do background. Background sounds cool. I can do a background. So, I mean, tips on backgrounds. Alright, hold on. First off, I'm gonna go to line art and I'm gonna cut and paste something real quick. I mean, I don't know what you count about stinky backgrounds. Hey, I can cut you a deal. I'm working on another drawing right now, and I'm trying to do the background for it. How about I go to that drawing and we can discuss the background for that drawing? Because, I mean, I can do a background for this one, but I feel like it would be a little bit boring. Yeah, like, okay, so I can make a background for this, but it might be a little boring considering the pose, and there's nothing intricate about it. I see. So should I like go to my other canvas and like work on the background for that one, or do you want me to do the background for this one? Because that's just my opinion. I feel like the background here might be a little boring. Hi. All right. Oh, you're sure. Okay, sure. We'll do the other one. All right, so we're gonna leave this for now. Nothing will happen to it. All right. This is the other drawing. Yeah, yeah. So this is the other drawing. So let me show you the entire background because this is just the sketch of it. So So this is our little sketch we have for this background here. Um, I started this drawing from inspiration from a song. I wasn't inspired off anything else. I just heard a song, I liked the song, and started a drawing with one of my characters because I liked the song. Someone was talking about dragon anatomy earlier. This is my dragons. It's a yeah, and also this pose is a it's yeah, it's a pose. All right, phone's charging. Cool. So like I'm going somewhere with this drawing, but clouds are hard to draw, and I'm not sure if I like these clouds that much. So we're working with that really right now. I'm gonna try like blurring all of these layers, maybe for a more cloud-like appeal to it. How does that look like for clouds? Maybe I could like make the color for the entire thing better. Question mark, question mark. Like it's gonna be like a nighttime theme, so I'm making like purpley clouds, but like we're like struggling a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that look there. I think it'll look a little better if I make the outskirts of it like slightly blurred. And by slightly, I mean by like 7 pixels. Like that would be, yeah, 7 or 8. Then we'll just go here and we'll patch up this little area that looks kind of weird because I just did the blur. You think? Clouds are like some of the most difficult things to draw, in my opinion. Like when it comes down to things that are difficult to draw, I would say clouds, trees, and water. Those are some of the hardest things to draw. And guess what? This drawing involves all of those things. I'm not doing line art for this, by the way. This is literally my entire line art. I'm literally just coloring in this one sketch. The only thing that's going to be put into massive detail right now is like this background because like background, I like improving on my backgrounds. It's like my favorite thing to do. It's so fun to like do a background and then see I've improved. So we're doing that. I've never tried to like draw clouds the way I'm drawing clouds in this picture. Usually I would just take a brush Ibis has to offer for doing clouds, and that would be that. I would just draw clouds using the brush Ibis gives me. But this time I'm not doing that. I'm doing my best to go above and beyond for these pathetic clouds. So we're rolling with it. So far it's not, going terribly, so I'm gonna like keep doing this. There, I gave you one. Running through a mountainous forest. Try that, friend. Oh no, poor network connection again. What the fuck? Why can't I just... Oh no. No! Uh, no. Hi, Copper. What you doing? Copper is back up in my room. Again. I don't know if anyone's taken her out recently, and that scares me. Ew, humans. I'm sorry, my opinions on drawing humans are very biased. I just don't like humans. Like, don't mind me. I'm saying ew humans because I have a biased opinion on drawing humans. Don't worry, I don't care if you draw humans. I don't like drawing humans. I can draw humans. I can draw furries and all that jazz. I just choose not to. You want to come up? Here. Oh, all right. I think Copper wants to come up on the bed. Come up on the bed and lay with me? Oh, she does. I just let her up on the bed and she's laying down with me. Oh, I love Copper. Copper, I love you. Also, random opinion or tip for you. Don't sit there and say you hate your art. If you don't like your art or something about your art, stop sitting there and saying you hate it. Go out on the internet, find art that you do like, and use references to improve your art, or find things that you like about other styles and try to include them into your own style in your own way. Use reference to your heart's content. Heck, sometimes this is something that's very subjective. Trace. Go and trace an image. Don't post it anywhere. Don't claim it as your own work. Don't do anything like that. But if you go out and trace a couple of images, then your hands will get the movements down and you will probably able to incorporate different things into your own style. For example, you might be able to learn human anatomy by simply going out, tracing a couple of human images. Don't post them online. Don't do that. That would be stealing. But if you do go and trace something, that can actually help you improving your art. It has helped me before. I did once trace something. I never posted it online. It was never shared online, and I'm never doing anything with that image. But I did once trace something, and it actually did help me in my journey of improving and learning how to draw particular things. It's very subjective, and some people probably don't agree with that. But I, as someone who once did it before, say that it does help you if you are trying to learn how to draw certain things. Seriously, just Google images online for things, and don't post it. And you should be game. Don't post them. Probably. You weren't here for all the streams. People were complaining about how they hated their art. I tell them, don't hate your art. Learn from your art and make it better. Hey.
God.
Yeah, no, her haircut looks really bad. Yeah, she wouldn't stay still for us to cut her hair. You know how that ended? Yeah, my opinions. Tracing is only good if it's for learning purposes. Tracing is only good for learning purposes. If it's for learning purposes, I will say, Ayo, go ahead. Just don't post it anywhere. Just you use it to learn and you use it to learn. I'm not going to stop you. Just don't claim it as like, your art by posting it out somewhere. I literally can't pour paint into my clouds. I'm sad. Clouds are so hard to do. No, I don't think it did. About what pen? Pen what? What pen? Copper, please don't chew up my bed sheets. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't bite my hand. Oh, she barks. I'm sorry if watching me draw clouds is boring. I draw other stuff right now, but I gotta get these clouds out of the way. Oh, my pen? I mean, I'm using a felt tip pen soft right now. I don't advise using it unless you're just filling in area. I advise just using the dip pens, honestly, because they're the smoothest looking and they have the tips. I just use felt pens or like the pens that have really large areas to fill in area like this, like color in larger areas of stuff. I like felt pens, they're very handy for filling in large area without using the pour paint tool. I can't sing, but yet I hear him singing songs in a very poor off-tune voice. That last part was on purpose, because yes. I'm not very worried about missing small areas. Alright, there we go, 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 there we go. Oh, layered clouds, oh, layered clouds, oh, layered clouds. Alright, I think we're doing this layer and then one more. And then we'll be done with like these clouds for the most part. Honestly, just experiment with like all of the pens on Ibis and find something that works for you. Honestly, all the basic tools just work for me because like I can use basic tools and still make stuff look good with them. But like, find what works for you, and what works for you will work for you and might not work for other people. But if it works for you, that's what really matters. What works for me might not work for you. It really depends on the type of style you have, and I have a flexible style. I lied. I think I'm doing like three more layers still, but this is gonna be like the second to last cloud layer. Then I'll be done drawing clouds, I promise. Then you won't have to watch me draw ugly clouds anymore. Then I'll move on to like actually working on like actually cool stuff. Eee. I like drawing clouds. Kind of not. Honestly, this cloud style is just fun to work with because it's so random and works. I've never tried this cloud style until now. So, I'm glad it works this well. Oh, look at that. I'm just gonna ignore you said that. As I do. I'm just gonna ignore that. They're kind of ugly. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're kind of ugly though. Oh, that's why the outside wasn't blurring the way I wanted it to. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's the type of blur I want to be using for the inside clouds. They just don't have as much dimension as I want them to, and this kind of bothers me. But at the same time, they do look kind of good. So, like, it depends on how you like your clouds. I like my clouds to have some sort of dimension to them, as they should. Alright, hold on. Normal. We're gonna put on normal. Oh, thank you. Yeah, a lot of the goal for my art style is actually for it to be somewhat mystical. I like to have a really magical vibe to my art. Like like fantasy, like it's supposed to be all out fantasy. Purple clouds, I like this. We like purple clouds here. Purple clouds are great. And they'll probably have a glow to them later because, yeah. Alright, we're done with our purple clouds, and now we've got to work on things that aren't purple clouds. She's right here. She's doing fine too. She's like sleeping on my bed. She's taking no nap. Alright, okay. Yep. Hey, Peppa. Alright. And yeah, I do like to have a magical vibe to the stuff I draw. Um, yes. I really do like that you associate my art with a magical vibe. Oh, what's wrong? Copper's whining. She's like, mommy just left. Hi there. What's wrong, Copper? She's still sleeping in my bed though. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the actually hard part, which is drawing land. So if you don't know this, because you probably don't, because I probably didn't tell you, this drawing is actually inspired off the song "Hiding in the Blue" by the Fat Rat. And I really like that song, so like I totally decided that I would draw a picture. I mean, with one of my characters based off of this song. What's up, Copper? What is wrong? Oh, what is it? And now she's laying down again. Oh, now she's up again. So this drawing was inspired off Hiding in the Blue. If you haven't heard the song, I totally recommend it. It's actually an animation meme, but like I personally can't finish an animation. I won't say I can't animate because I can animate, and I can animate pretty damn well. But I can't finish. Like I can't finish an animation. I struggle to like finish them. I'll get an entire base done, but I won't be able to finish it completely. Hi, Copper. Like, I won't be able to finish an animation completely. So, I'm not going to be animating, so, we're just drawing a drawing inspired off the song. And when this drawing is done, I actually will be posting the entire speed draw of it. I could sing it, but my singing isn't very good. Something up. Alright, I'll show you my animating. It's a. I mean, my animating isn't the greatest, but. Here, I'm gonna turn the music off because I don't want to get copyrighted for it. So we're just gonna turn the music off. This is old and I'm probably not gonna finish this, so don't get your hopes up. Alright, we're gonna turn my phone over. And here we go. Oh, it's like laggy. Hold on. What's the frame rate at? Is that the right frame rate? Could I just like... Dude, I can move at a faster frame rate than this by literally just scrolling through this. Does it need music? Um, it's going so slow. It's... Yeah, I don't know why it's like barely playing right now. Oh well. We can't worry about it right now. It's barely playing. And I don't have it posted to YouTube because like I'm pretty sure the song is copyrighted. So I can't just post it publicly until I know that I can safely post it without getting a copyright strike. So sadly, yeah. Sadly that is the case. Alright. Welcome back. Oh, hello. Welcome. I didn't expect to have this many people here. When I started streaming, I'm pretty sure I thought I was gonna be alone. I didn't expect to have the amount of people I've had today. I mean, I expected to have one person. That was all. I didn't expect to have, two or three. Because I'm like 90% sure I'm not that popular. I've only got like 105 subscribers, which really isn't a lot. It's not a lot compared to what some people have. I mean, I guess I am wrong about that, but like, still doesn't mean I still didn't expect it. Join what contests? The only contest art I've been making recently is contest art for games, not for actual clout. I don't know what kind of contests I can join to, you know, get advertised and get a following. So I kind of literally sit here helplessly. I post daily, and that's all I can really do. I post daily, and that's all I can do, and I don't know what kind of contest to join, because I don't, like, hear me out, I don't really join DTAs, like, Draw to Adopts, because I don't like the character designs that much. I'm picky on character designs, and I wouldn't use characters from Draw to Adopts, because, like, I really just don't like the designs, and I don't know what I would actually use them for, so I don't join those. I mean, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, no, 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 you don't worry. I'm open to suggestions. I've been trying to grow my channel for almost a year now. I mean, I've been posting for about a year now and haven't gotten very far. So, like, I'm very open to any suggestions you might have to what I can do. I've been posting for almost a year now and I haven't gotten very far, so yeah. Hello there, Smokey. I will say that right now we're not doing much. We're just watching me work on a background right now. I'm supposed to be giving background tips, but I can't really do background tips until I'm actually getting into detail. I'm doing okay. We were discussing how to get more subscribers. I'm getting yelled at for not having 1,000. And I'm just like, boy, like in my mind, I'm just like, boy, what do you want me to do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to actually do. I don't like contests that much. I might join some though. Like, I might consider actually joining contests. I join maps, but I can't complete a map part to save my life unless I'm like super inspired or I actually rush it. Like, I'm not even afraid that my animating's bad. I know my animation is good. But I can't freaking complete a map part to save my life. So, yep, it's an entire journey. It's a journey, it's a journey, it's a journey. I was being sarcastic, but okay. I don't get very easily offended, guys. Like, you can say basically anything to me and I won't care. I could care less. Like, you weren't offending me in any way. You weren't saying anything bad. You were yelling at me for not having a lot of subscribers, and, like, that's fair. I really don't. So, like, and that's more of a way of saying, why are you underrated? So, like, I mean, I don't know why, but like, I'm not offended. I don't care. I personally don't care. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. I honestly find it kind of funny. I kind of find it funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. It kind of do be funny. It's fine. It's fine. I promise. It's fine. I promise. I'm seriously. I promise you. It's completely fine. Please, please. It's fine. You didn't do anything wrong. I swear. Y- I don't want to make you feel like I was like mad you yelled at me or anything. I'm not mad. I don't. I can't relate. My friends aren't sensitive whatsoever. Well, I mean, not my good friends. I mean, my new friends, my new school. They're probably sensitive. I mean, some might be. I don't know. I don't know how sensitive they are to certain stuff. So, I try to be cautious, but I don't have very sensitive friends typically. Typically, my friends, once I get to know them, I don't know why your messages aren't sending. I mean, that just sent, but that means nothing. You could have been trying to send. So yeah. I just like to talk. I don't typically talk on streams because I don't have anything to talk about. But I started, 7 streams ago or something to do a tutorial art talk kind of thing with people. So we talked about character design, stuff like that. Ew, disgusting. Quite possibly, quite possibly engrossing. Disgusting. I hate bugs. Bugs are the worst. Alright, we'll get rid of that again. Oh, look at that island. It looks so three-dimensional. Glorious. Glorious. I love it. Looks like an island. That's the point. Oh. So can horses. I've learned to love my own art over time. I used to not like my art, but I've become quite happy with it. I'm not completely satisfied. I'm still out on a road of improvement, but I've become quite happy with my art. Have any of you guys I don't know, gone back to my oldest videos just to see where I started off in art? I don't know who that is. Has anyone here gone back to look at my old ugly art? Because there is some old, ugly art on here. From close to when I started my journey of art. I like my own art now. I used to not like it, but I like it now. I'm not done improving, but I like where I'm at. My perspective is getting better. That's the main thing I'm trying to get better at right now. The perspective of drawings. And this drawing right here has more perspective than I've like ever done in a drawing ever. So I'm like really liking it right now. But I'm scared I might have taken on a project that's too big for me because this is like time consuming work kind of stuff. But we're gonna keep going and hope that I don't give up on it. Like, this was started out of pure inspiration, and I'm afraid that if that inspiration runs out, then I might stop working on this drawing. Like, it's not too big of a project for me to handle, but it's surely testing me. It's testing me a lot. Like, it's not too big, but it's like testing my limits right now. Limits of perspective and things like that. It's testing them. Because the perspective is great. I like the perspective, but I don't know if I can, like, finish this. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to finish it, so, we're, like, on an edge. Because, like, we got a lot here going on. We got a lot. Uh, ooh, I mean, fair. I sleep with my closet door open, so, I mean, I can't relate. Ew. Bees. I hate bees. I sleep with my closet door open. I mean, obviously, honeybees are just called honeybees. Honeybees. They're obviously not honeybees. Why would they be honeybees? Obviously, obviously. I'm trying to process what I should do to this drawing. Oh my god. I should make the entire atmosphere purple. Everything should be purple. Oh my god. I should do that. Everything should be purple. Everything should be purple. I should make everything 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 purple. Everything needs to be purple. We should make everything purple. Everything's got to be purple now. We're going to make it purple. We're going to make it beautiful purples. Yes, we're going to make it purple. We're going to make it purple. Purple, purple, purple. I like purple too much. Purple. It's like, I love all colors, but purple is appealing. And I'm going to make everything purple now. Like, who cares what life says? Purple is purple is purple is purple. We're making everything purple. No one is stopping me now. It's all gonna be purple. It's all gonna be purple. Purple. It's gonna be purple. It's gonna be purple. Oh no, it's telling me I have poor network connection once more. It's gonna be purple. We're making it all purple! Purple. I love the color purple. I sound crazy and dumb right now, but trust me, I'm not. I'm just I'm me. I'm me. I'm not crazy. I'm not dumb. I'm just me. I promise. I'm not crazy. I'm just chilling. We're chilling here. This is totally normal. I promise. This is like so normal. So normal. So normal. This is very normal. We're making them. This is normal as possible. This is normal. This is normal. This is very normal. I promise. This is super normal. No one question how normal this is. This is very normal. I promise it's normal. Depends on what you mean by random. Everything is by design. I mean, you didn't need to call me out. With all in my sail, the sea stays behind me. All day long. Do y'all mind if I watch an ad so I can unlock my brushes? Because I'm gonna watch an ad to unlock my brushes. Yay, ads. No one cares though. Like, no one wants to play your game. I mean, I don't want to play your game. Already looks done. Looks like every other anime game out there. Literally every other anime game out there. And it's probably gonna take up like all of my storage space. I don't need your games. Yo, now I got my brushes. Literally, Morgan, my baby brother, is screaming downstairs and making loud noise. And this is why I'm upstairs in my room. Even if my internet is literally crap up here, I don't want to be down there while he screams at his games on the computer. So here we are, down in my room, or up in my room. Hi again, welcome. I'm sure your art isn't that bad. Your art could probably improve, yes, but it's not trash. Hello, bestie. You finally join us after 3 million bajillion hours. Don't worry, I'm not framing you for anything. It's been like 3 million bajillion hours since I've last seen you. Islands are hard to draw. Please, they're hard to draw. Bye. Huh? Bye, bye, bye. Oh, you didn't know I was streaming. I don't know. I've started multiple streams now because my streaming has like crashed so many times due to internet. Like, I'm kind of surprised you didn't know. Ooh. Oof, that sucks. Yard work is terrible. And I don't even do yard work. And it's still terrible. I go there's fire, seas, fire, everything is by design. I'm literally humming a song from Moana right now. Please help. If I go, there's just nothing. Everything is by design. Yeah, no kidding. It's been stuck in my head, like, I don't know for how long now. You think? I'm trying to make it look like it has, like, some sort of dimension without, like, completely dying. Now, can I pour paint it? Can I pour paint it now? Nope. Still gotta color it in. Like, I'm trying to give it dimension. It's just, kind of difficult to do that. Rock is difficult to draw. Rock in general, not even the island shape. Island shape is really easy to draw. But rock, you think? I didn't intend for it to look 3D, but I want it to have some dimension. Like, it doesn't need to look entirely 3D, but it has to have some dimension to it. Some dimension, like any dimension. If 3D is that dimension, then so be it. I'm using my handy smudge brush. I know. I mean, like, yeah, it was more three-dimensional kind of 3D. It has depth to it. It has depth. Has perspective. Yeah, that's what I want. I want it to have dimension. Dimension is like the best. We gotta keep adding to that dimension. If I go, there's no telling how far I'll go. I don't know how to add the freaking. Go. God, I hate when the fill tool won't work. I'm gonna commit to this. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm patient with it. I only respond when I see you, and by then you're probably responding to something else I'm talking about, which I've personally not found much of a problem with. It's kind of annoying, but that's about it. Like, as long as you wait for me to say something, then you should be fine. Or you continue on as I go. I know there's a delay. That's just how streams work. There's always some sort of delay. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of how streams function. They have delay. And I can't control that it has no delay. Oh, shoot, that's a lot. I don't know how to fix that. I think the delay is just it's either due to the streaming program I use or it's just YouTube. One way or the other, it's I can't control it unfortunately. I don't know how to fix that delay, unfortunately. I just kind of live with it. Yup, oh well. Sucks to be us. I've been streaming for like over an hour, maybe even two. I can't believe I can't believe that you're still here, Finn. I can't believe that some people are still here. Like some people stay here forever. I'm not sure if I should like lower the opacity of this and uh yeah, it was probably one. I think you arrived here late on the first stream, like a little later than everyone. It's fine, Lumen. You've been here since the first stream, man. It's fine. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if you'd already gotten bored of me and left. You haven't missed much, I promise. Like some of y'all who are still here have been here since the first stream, so like I ain't complaining if you leave. Like Y'all are amazing. Let's fix the top here. The top here looks ugly. Like, what is this color? It looks so ugly. It's fun. I didn't think it was that fun. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't really think it was that fun. The darkest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a majority of you who are still here have been here since 1. Maybe except for the friend guy who's hiding in the darkest corner of the chat now. Because I think all of y'all have been here since 1 except for them. Which, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter if you've joined since 1 or not. I was kind of making an observation. I'm just being sure you know that so I don't offend anyone. Yeah, that's fine. No one's stopping you from doing that. I love you, friend, but that's creepy. Please, please help me. Oh my god. Like, you're gonna give me nightmares. Because this is theoretically true, but no. No, it's not. No. I mean, I hope not. No. Uh, I mean, if you think it does, sure. I think my clouds. Oh yeah, they cover. Why am I worried about the dimensions of this island? The first one at least, when the clouds cover up basically the entire island. Why am I worried about this? I shouldn't be worried about this island. I should be worried about the other islands. I was wasting my time. I wasted my time on this beautiful looking island. Well, not beautiful. It's kind of ugly though. It's kind of ugly. I don't really like how this looks. Like, it has the three-dimensional look I wanted, but I just don't like it that much. It kinda do be looking ugly. it do kind of be looking ugly. I've been worried about this all this time, and yet you're not even gonna see it. I should have this on, because this is the part you're gonna see. But we are not doing the trees yet. We're like, oh my god, it's so hard to do this. Alright, we're supposed to be doing this right here. We're supposed to be working on this island here. We're gonna make this island like a shade lighter. It's ugly. You can't convince me otherwise because I think it's ugly. It doesn't look like rocks. It's ugly. It's ugly. Me no likey. It be ugly. I no likey. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. My turn. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm turning my mic off for just a moment. I promise I'm not gone. Alright, and that just had to get some stuff from the downstairs level of the house. I think I'm gonna do this invert layer over everything. Like, I'm gonna make folders for each of these islands, and I'm just gonna have a 20% invert layer over them all because they can't look too purple because the clouds are purple. They still gotta look like islands. So we're gonna just do an invert layer over everything at 20%, just to give it a bit of a tint. And we're gonna hide them on the other ones until we're done. Alright. I gotta figure out how to do these islands. Alright, hold on. So we're gonna grab my dip pen. Okay. See ya when you're back. If I'm still streaming. If I'm not, then you can just text me. Uh. Oh my god, people come out. People are people are out from hiding. I have people to talk to. Gasps. I literally just mentioned you. Bye. I mean, I have not much to talk about. If anything, I can like if y'all are bored, then like I can end the stream here. Because the chat's died down because like I'm done with the one tutorial and I'm not doing much for backgrounds. It's hard to do a background tutorial unless you're like just drawing the background and I'm like coloring a pre-drawn background. So like there's not much going on. So if y'all are bored, you can just speak up and I can end the stream. Oh. Like we've had a good run in this stream. So if anyone is that bored, you can speak up. I can end it. I wouldn't be offended. I see. Yeah, I would assume it's really quiet. You know, it's called no talking. Like, isn't that kind of the point? So, like, if y'all are bored, I can end it now and you can, you know, stop being bored here because, you know, it's kind of boring. Because I'm not doing too much. Just, you know. That's cool. I mean, you can put it as your profile picture. My profile picture is like the most random drawing I've ever done. The drawing had basically no meaning to it other than it being like one of my favorite characters of all time. So, well, I'm glad you're not bored. Though there is a chance I might stop anyways, as I have life beyond streaming. I don't know. YouTube is like really weird about that. Ooh, really? Like, do you not watch any other streamers? Because I'm sure there are streamers out there who are much more fun than I am. Like, I'm a very like um um person. I'm an person. I'm an person. Like I'm a yeah. I'm an person. Oh, there are people at the door. Oh my god. Hold on. I can't lock that door. Just hope you know if I stay out here, you can't like call me by my actual name, y'all.
Have you ever seen the YouTube channel Kote Animations?
No.
It's really funny. So what have you been? What's your stream been about?
Um. Well, it started as a walkthrough on how to properly design a character, like make a good character design. And then we kind of moved on because we finished that up,
Are
and
you
then
still streaming?
yeah, you're not funny.
Where are your shoes? Get your shoes on, bro. Why do you have retarded boots on? Shut up. These are winter boots. Or like golf boots. Shut up. They're winter boots.
Caius, those aren't your shoes.
I don't care. They fit.
Get those off your feet. Take my shoes off your stinky feet.